What is your opinion of the best negotiator out of all entrepreneurs in the history of entrepreneurship?
Who's the best negotiator in the history of entrepreneurship?
Yeah, that's what he's asking.
Wow. That's a good question. I don't know. I'd have to think on that.
Now, what about the guy you work with? He's a negotiator, the FBI, CIA guy.
Chris Voss?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's great. He teaches it. But
Yeah.
but the greatest of all time?
Well, it's your opinion.
Yeah, I hear you. Still, greatest of all time. I mean, no disrespect to Chris Voss, but I don't know. I have to think on that. There's got to be some crazy deals that happened. I got to think
Why
about
did you
that.
ask that question? Something of a video. That's a
He wants to improve his negotiation skills.
Yeah.
All right. Who would you pick, Zan? You going Chris Voss?
Man, right now that's all I got.
Greatest negotiator of all
I can
time.
go to some movies I've seen, but those are movies.
Who's got some sick deals? That's what I'm trying to wrap my head around. Who has done some sick deals? Like, what's a deal that shouldn't have happened that happened? You know?
Well, right now I looked up who's the greatest negotiator in history. It says Nelson Mandela.
I mean, it might. That's where I want to go to. Is like, I don't know enough about what he negotiated to have a good answer for that. But something like that, like, there's got to be.
Well, I just typed in. It says 3 of the best negotiators in history. Number 1, Nelson Mandela. Number 2, Theodore Roosevelt. And number 3, Henry Kissinger. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's not surprising that they pick politicians, but I just don't know enough about the history.
Now, Herb Cohen, he's a negotiator for, I guess, corporate and government. But I don't know who Herb Cohen is.
I don't know. Maybe Zuck. Or as Zan the man likes to say, Zurkerberg.
Zurkenberg.
Like the deal that he got with the twins to get Facebook, buying Instagram so early for $1 billion, and everybody thinking he was crazy, but actually.
Yeah, I don't know, but look at what you call just did with the biggest guys, IBM. Look what
Bill Gates.
Yeah, what he did with IBM.
Not even just IBM.
I mean, he changed the world. The MS, he changed the world.
But he bought that. Like, he bought a program that basically already existed.
But he still had to negotiate the price to get that to make it happen.
Yeah,
right?
I know. He bought it for like $20,000 or something. Yeah, that.
I mean, that changed the world. We all have a computer on our desk now.
I mean, Bill Gates, his first deal was with a company called Mitz, and he basically told them that he already had the product, the operating software finished, where he didn't, and he finished the coding like on the airplane on the way down, and when they got there, they weren't even sure if it was going to work or not.
Well, he needed Paul Allen to make it happen too.
I mean, that's a little too far for me. I don't like the line, you know, like, hey, it's all done, ready to go.
But okay, check this out. Okay, maybe he was lying, but maybe not, because sometimes what I was saying to who was that, Mike, about timing. If he had plans on getting it done, but they said no, you can meet with him right now. You can't say no and then I'll wait till later because somebody else will come take the opportunity. So you say yes and then you get it done.
Yeah, I know. I just don't like. I don't like saying something when it's not. Like, I wouldn't say it's done and take a meeting and then I don't know. I just don't like.
Well, they could have had him show a prototype. They could have had him prove it.
Yeah, they could have, but that wasn't the pitch. It's like, no, we got it done. We're ready. Meet us.
Yeah. Well.
Anyway, but it could be Gates. It could be Zuckerberg. I think Zuckerberg's made a number of acquisitions that people, especially since people thought he was stupid. Like when he bought Instagram, the amount of coverage that said that is such a stupid purchase. They've only been around for X number of years, and now you're buying them like way $1 billion, way overvalued, and then end up being a steal. So I think that also, like when you see something that other people don't see. I think for Gates, it's more he saw he could flip it, like he landed a deal,
Right.
and he flipped it. You know. So I would put Zuckerberg, man. So far, it's Zuckerberg.
Okay.
I put Zuckerberg over
the
Zurkerberg.
The Zurkerberg.
The Zurkerberg. I'd put Zuckerberg over Gates. Zuckerberg is a. I mean, I also have a lot of Facebook stock. Facebook's been treating me pretty well.
Well, I mean, Facebook did change the world too. Because even though Bill Gates put computers on everyone's desk and brought technology and made it. Put technology in your home. Zuckerberg, am I saying it right?
No,
he changed how people.
You're not saying it right.
He changed. I still didn't say it right.
Zuckerberg. You're still saying Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg.
There you go.
Zuck. Okay. Okay. So Zuckerberg, but he changed how people socially interact forever.
Yeah, I mean, but that's not what we're judging. It's not who's the greatest entrepreneur. The question is who's the greatest negotiator.
Right, and I don't think of those two as great negotiators. I think of people like you said, Chris Voss. On here it even says William Ury, Ury, Roger Fisher, Herb Cohen, Deepak Malhotra, and Max Basserman. I mean, who is known as a negotiator? Like that is his brand. That's his identity.
Yeah, but it was an entrepreneur, right? I mean, negotiation is part of every. If you're an entrepreneur, you have to negotiate all the time with things. I think that was the question. It's like not who's the best.
Negotiate of all the entrepreneurs.
Right. It wasn't like who's the best negotiator, consultant, or expert. It's like who's the best entrepreneur.
So you have to stay in the entrepreneurial world. Okay, yeah, I get that. Yeah, maybe Zuck got it. Zuck got it.
I just haven't studied enough about the deals they've done. It's not usually what I make content on.
Right.
Well, right now, I'm happy with my answer. I'm happy with my answer.
We'll go with Mark. We'll go with Mark Zuckerberg.
Mm-hmm.
Right now.